Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me here, Breathing Jet, back with the video. Let me ask you a question. Whenever you go meet up with Mr. Zer, Agent of the Nine, and you're looking through all of his goodies for the week, checking through everything, have you ever seen this? The strange repeatable offers? That's an interesting one on top of all the other things that he provides. So in this video, I'm going to be using 99 strange coins. I'm going to be spending every single one of them on these strange gifts. I've only spent like 2 in my career, and I've gotten like 2 blues. They were trash. But I want to see if you could possibly get legendaries or maybe even exotics out of it. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get right into it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to speed up this part of the video because it will take me 99 presses of the A button to be able to get through all of it. But I do want to say that on my character, I loaded up every single slot except for class item, and I didn't have enough. So that everything that we pull from Xur is going to go straight into the Postmaster so we can look at it together. So sit back, and in just a couple minutes, we'll be back with all the content of what we actually get from these strange gifts. Hey guys, just want to jump in real quick. If you are enjoying the video, please hit that like and subscribe button and turn that bell on for notifications, just so you can get notified whenever I upload new videos or when I go live. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the video. Okay guys, we just finished redeeming the 99 strange coins. Real quick, before we're over at the Postmaster looking at everything we got, I will say that this did increase my rank several times, which I went from at least 10 all the way up to about 15. So I probably started about 12, so I probably got about 3 or 4 ranks, probably about 3 ranks or so off of it, which I actually got 4 because I have 4 engrams, almost 5 ranks off of it. So I will say that it is good if you want to rank up and there's nothing really good in the shop, but I'll get more into that later on. So we're just going to redeem this to see if we get anything. We'll go and check that out at the Postmaster. And I'll just collect my materials here, and I'll get another one. And I will check that out at the Postmaster. I will remember those 2 items, so they are not included in the 99 change coins that we redeemed earlier. And I'll see you guys over at the Postmaster. Alright guys, we are here at the Postmaster. We're going to check out everything that we did get. I do want to point out that I did get a lot of materials. So just to go through that real quick, I probably got about 40 or so raid banners. I maxed out on upgrade modules, I believe, pretty early in, so there should be some in the Postmaster. And I believe, I am not even sure how many enhancement cores we got. Probably about 50 or so. But since that is not everything we got, let's take a look of what else. So, as you can see, we definitely got a lot of materials because we have only 21 items, technically. 24 if you want to count 4 of those, each as an item. But 21 items here. That's not a lot. So you can see that the majority of this was not only things such as enhancement cores, raid banners, and upgrade modules. It's a lot of blue. You see a lot of blue here, especially since these 2 came straight from the engrams that I got. So let's take a look into some of the items that we got. They do drop when they're blue at 1900. It is kind of upset, but you use it more. I guess you could use it more for looking for stat lines that came with the roll. I still believe with blue, if you have an energy rating over, I believe it's 4, you do get some materials out of it. So I am not going to keep this. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to. So you do not. So on some legendary items, like we'll see, I don't even know why I looked at the weapons, because those don't have an energy level. If we do dismantle a piece of armor that already has some enhancements to it, and it's like 4 or 5 energy, you dismantle it, you'll get an enhancement core. With the blues, that unfortunately does not happen. The only thing you do get is Glimmer. So unless you're looking for a specific blue, all these kind of unnecessary. I'm going to keep that just because you can never have too many upgrade modules. A future imperfect. Profits now 5. See, yeah, we're 100 Glimmer. That gave us, so you're only getting 100 Glimmer. So I'm not really going to use any of this, but there are some weapons that are for early game. Like, I mean, just starting Destiny. But if you're just starting Destiny, I don't know why you're not buying the actual good stuff from XUR. And why you're wasting it on these randoms. But this is one I got. It doesn't even have really any good stat lines. It's 52 overall. Drops to 1900, only 1 energy. So I don't know if that was just a bust when it comes to the role of things. But it is something that I am not going to use. And whenever you do a legendary one, rather than getting 100 Glimmer, and that's about it, you do get 1,000 Glimmer and Gunsmith rank. Just as you would any other time. But the blues, I guess this might be one of the only methods to get actual blues. But let's take a look. This is really the only thing we got. I know we got some blue bonds as well. So we actually got 25 items, not including if you count the 4 upgrade modules as individual. But 5 energy, so it's not terrible. It's still only 100 Glimmer. That's pocket change, if you'd even want to call it such. But some of the things we did get that were good. Let's see what we got on here. We have high caliber rounds, dynamic sway. And I mean, not fully what you're looking for, I think, for either PvP or PvE. So I know I'm not going to use it, so goodbye. Now these guys, these are a little bit different. These two I'm not fully going to go over. You could take a look at them if you'd like. Leave it as such. But those I don't fully count because they did not come from the strange coin pulls that I used with XUR. But other than that, overall 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But overall, I would say spending random coins. Cancel. But alright, so that is what type of rewards you do get when you spend 99 strange coins at XUR. Personally, I don't believe it's beneficial whatsoever. The cons heavily outweigh any pros. We got 25 actual items, and only 2 of them were legendary. Only 2. But I will say, no, I can't even say if you just have extra and XUR has nothing good for you to buy that week, that you could just spend it just to try to get enhancement cores, upgrade modules, or raid banners. Because you can go buy those from other vendors for less. It's much more accessible at other vendors, rather than trying to get it to pull from XUR for strange coins. So, overall, I think it is a waste. I now have a 0, so I'm going to have to go run some strikes and such to get more. I don't believe you can get exotics. If you can, the rate must be extremely low, because that would have given me a almost 1 in 100 chance right there. If it was at that rate and it didn't pull. So it could just be higher or may not be possible. I'm not entirely sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was a little informant and it was useful to you, that you know now to never spend strange coins on that, because it's a big old waste. But overall, like I said before, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.